YouTube. I was just jamming over a little Dorian progression, and I guess what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to teach you how to play some cool licks that fit over that. The lick that I'm going to show you is a John Scofiled lick from, I believe it's called Make Me, but I first heard it when he played it in Chank. He uses it all the time. The lick sounds like this. It goes. It's a really useful lick because you can use it over like a blues. Or I can use it over this Dorian thing that I was doing. So it's a good lick to know, and it's not that complicated theoretically or difficult to play, and it's really rhythmic and it sounds cool. So I'll show you the best way to think about it. So say we're playing D Dorian or C Dorian. So here's our C minor 7 to our F9. So visualize this minor pentatonic shape. It's like the normal shape 1 box, or I guess it's box 5. I don't know. It's the first pentatonic shape that you usually learn. So based off of this C minor root. So it's this shape. So think about that shape of the minor pentatonic. I'll play it again slowly. And the other shape of the minor pentatonic that this lick is going to come from, because it basically shifts in between these two licks, these two pentatonic boxes that I'm going to show you, is this one. I'll play it again slower. So there's our root note C. In case you didn't realize, that's the exact same scale as this one. Just played two different ways on the fretboard. I mean, the nature of the guitar is that you can play the same thing an infinite number of ways just because of the way it's set up, but it sounds the same. Anyway, those are the two main shapes of the pentatonic scale that that lick is based off. In case you forgot what the lick sounds like, it sounds like this. And like the thing at the end, like that's how I kind of integrated it into my playing. So like the main lick that I took from Scofiled, so the best way to start it is basically the first note is this. So we're starting on that B flat. So the first note is this. So basically you hammer on from the B flat onto the C. So that's the first part. So what I did there is you basically skip a string. You skip the G string and you go to the B string. And on the same fret as that C, so this is, we're going to the A, So we hammer on from the B flat to the C. Then we skip the G string and hit the A over here. Now the A, I realize, is not in this minor pentatonic scale. But if we think about C Dorian, that A is the sixth. So, and the sixth means like here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the A is the sixth. So we hammer on from the flat 7, which is the B flat, to the 1, which is the C. Then we hit the 6 up here. We slide down from the 6th to the 5th. The 5th is G, of course, because we're in C. So the first thing that I would do is I would practice getting that under your fingers. B flat, C, A, G. And if you think about it, it's like you're going up a whole step on the D string and then on the same fret, but skipping the G string, going to the B string, you're doing the opposite. You're sliding down. So slide up. And what I would do is I would practice that like all over the neck so that you kind of like get it in your fingers. So. And I'm just doing this randomly, like, just so I get the feel of it. Back to C. So the next part of the lick, so we slid down from the 6th, which is A, down to the 5th, which is G. That's straight from this minor pentatonic scale. So we go G, it's 5th to the 4th, and then this is the that is a D sharp or an E flat. Which is the 2. 2? Oh, duh, it's the flat 3rd. Because E flat, E is in a minor scale, the 3rd is flat. So E normally in C major is natural, so we're in C minor or C Dorian. So E flat is the 3rd. So we go down from the 5th. It looks like this. You're just going straight down this scale. But starting on the G and ending on the C. So it's the 5th to the 4th, flat 3rd to the 1. 5, 4, flat 3, 1. 5, 4, flat 3, 1. So far we have. And so far the only note that hasn't been in those two pentatonic shapes that I showed you is this A, which is the 6th of C, which comes from C Dorian. Now what we do, which is kind of cool, is that we go to the flat 3rd, which is E flat down here. So we go down a 6th to the E flat. So we're skipping the D string and we play E flat on the A string. We play that E flat and we slide up to the major 3rd. Which is cool. It gives us like that hip bluesy kind of sound. And the reason why this lick works over the C Dorian is that you kind of want to hit it on on the F9 because it'll because it's like hitting a, I don't know. It just sounds right. It's like a bluesy kind of lick. Works over blues great too. It's a dominant sounding lick, but it works over C Dorian. So far we have so what we did was we slid up from the flat 3 to the major 3. So it's E flat to E. Back to this root note, which is C. And then we end on the B flat, which is the 7th, or the flat 7 of C dominant, which is also in, because we're in C Dorian, the 7th is flat, the 6th is flat, and the 3rd is flat, so we have a B flat in there. And we go back to the C. So that's pretty much the whole lick right there. And then you can just play whatever pentatonic licks you want to like kind of resolve it. So what I did there was I just went, so that was a lick, and then I slid back up to the 4, then the minor 3rd.